first thing you're going to find is probably more and more interviews are going to be done virtually. This shouldn't be a shock to anyone. It just means that as opposed to you going to a physical location, you need to start preparing yourself for the realities that you may have to interview via Zoom or Google Meet or one of those other platforms that the employer may utilize in order to interview you. So you need to start looking at different places in your home that you can set up a place so that this way, if you need to interview them, you can ensure that it's in a private location, you can ensure that there's no distractions, and you can ensure that you at least have a plain background, even if it's just a wall with nothing on it, or if you have a nice library, if you have something like that, or even a spot outside in the garage, somewhere so that when you're being interviewed, you can create the environment of being in a private setting where it's just you and the interviewer, and this way they can engage you in a manner that they normally would if you were in the office. Be prepared to talk about how you've operated in a virtual world. You're going to find more and more employers that want to know that you feel comfortable maneuvering in terms of talking to people, engaging people, participating in different things in a virtual world. Now, for some of you, this may be the first time you've actually done it. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It just means that you need to be aware of what things you've done, whether it be watching videos, participating in videos, group settings, whether it be in a personal or in a professional capacity. One of the things more and more employers are going to do is they're going to be interested in whether or not you've moved in a digital arena. Now, don't let that make you feel like you're out of the game, because they're going to probably show you how to do it. But that's something that more and more employers are going to start paying attention to. Make sure you follow up electronically. Back in the good old Stone Ages, which seems like it was 200 years ago, but it was yesterday, when you went to apply for a job, one of the things that people would normally tell you to do is make sure you send the employer a card or letter thanking them for the opportunity to interview. You can still do that, but keep in mind that some places may be a little bit more skittish about utilizing mail. Not trying to knock the mail service. It's just kind of keeping in that, like, their ability to process mail maybe have slowed down a bit because a lot of people are teleworking or working from home. So take it upon yourself at the end of an interview to ask for their email or ask for an email, meaning, is there an email that I can send an email to thanking everyone for the interview, whether it be a group email or whether it be just a generic contact email, something so that you can ensure that people who are there got your email letter. And it's the same thing. You can type up your letter, or you can just type up an email itself saying, hey, thank you very much for the interview. I really appreciate it. And this actually works better because the nice part is that if any of the interviewers are nice enough to give you their emails, you now have a direct conduit into the company. So this way, if there's something additional they need from you, as opposed to getting on the phone, they can just shoot you an email and boom, there it is. Make sure you revise your resume to reflect what you've done virtually. This is going to sound weird, but look through all the different aspects of your job. Look through your resume. And if you notice that especially in the last few months or years or so, that there were aspects of the job that you did previously that you did in a virtual manner, whether it be meetings that you held before and now you did in person, meetings or consultations or projects or even services that you then provided virtually, put it in there so this way the employer is aware of what you've done. Now, some of these things are going to become standard anyway, but at least you want to put the employer on notice that maneuvering in this world or maneuvering in this environment in terms of providing services or a product is not something that you're new to or uncomfortable doing.